My name is Justin, a student at the Vancouver School of Theology. And yes, I really do dress this way. I also find God in three places: land, people, and music. Born and raised on the prairies of Alberta, I have dirt in my veins. And people have always been the greatest source of wonderment in my life. I'm separated from the land now, but I have music wherever I go. Taylor, Human Music Encyclopedia, who's also my wife, introduces me to a lot of songs and artists. Today I'd like to pass one to you, Found You, by Silicone Boone. Boone grew up Amish, but in listening to rock and roll, heard a calling on his life. The works of people like Carl Sagan showed him miracles beyond our planet. He spent almost 20 years combining these two loves into an album, and the result is a collection of joy, reverence, and transcendent spiritual force.
Well, I ain't worth much, my face is far too common. You could stack me up, still I'd be forgotten. I've never found a place among the chosen. Oh, but I roll the wave that gives the world its emotion. Yes, I found you.
Entitled The Reaches, Boone's debut is a concept album about the vast, haunting beauty of outer space. This song imagines humanity making first contact with intelligent life out there somewhere, but it's also loaded with ideas and imagery that hit Judeo-Christian chords, and I don't believe that's an accident. Boone is too great a writer, too careful a craftsman, for so many coincidences in one 4-minute span.
Yes, I found you.
You're why we leave home, why we've always roamed, why we're not alone. You're the temples crumbling, the whole world rumbling. You're not alone. If that's not the story of God and God's people, I don't know what could be. If it's not the story of right now, amidst death and uncertainty, what is? This is the story of everyone. I found you. We're not alone.
Like the hands that first drew fire from the darkness, or the eyes that first perceived tomorrow's promise, or the lips that first called songs out from the ruins. I'm the one who's standing here for every human. I found you.
Hands that first drew fire from the darkness. That line always gets me. All of Boone's songs try to grab and handle the weight and heat of every powerful reality and potential of the universe. In the background of his video, for example, we see footage of our little planet from the International Space Station. He's a poet in awe of possibility and impossibility, what is seen and unseen, known and unknown. Boone's lyrics are rich enough we can take them in all directions, but right now I've been thinking about Job 38, when God at last confronts Job's interrogations. God answers that as creator of the very earth on which Job sits, God owes no answers. And he says, who came up with the blueprints and the measurements? How was the foundation poured? Who set the cornerstone while the morning star sang in chorus and the angels shouted praise? And who took charge of the ocean when it gushed forth like a baby from the womb? That was me. I wrapped it in soft clouds, and I tucked it in safely at night. Then I made a playpen for it, a strong playpen, so it couldn't run loose, and said, stay here. This is your place. Your wild tantrums are confined to this place. And that's the only answer Job received. I'm the creator. You're the creation. Do the math, man. Job found his humility then, as we often do. But there's something else in the mix here. After 4 chapters of God explaining the role of creator, Job answers, I'm convinced. You can do anything and everything. Nothing and no one can upset your plan. It's humbling to be in the presence of the Creator, sure, but There's nowhere I'd rather be. There's no arm I'd rather have hold me. There's no strength I'd rather have holding everything together. God is there, always. All I have to do is show up and do my broken best to be a kingdom citizen. I'll continue to fall in grace and mercy and hope. God will continue to catch me. No matter what happens, I'm in the hollow of the Creator's hand. Nothing and no one can upset that.
Yes, I found you.
If you only hear one thing from this video, hear this. You are not alone. Amidst isolation and yearning and fear, confusion and rage, you are not alone. When the night shrinks and the day won't come fast enough, you are not alone. When you've reached the end of your will or the back of your pantry, you are not alone. When you feel like the last person on earth, you are still not alone. There is one who knows your plight and ours because he walked among us. One who died, is risen, and will come again. And 70 generations later, his people remain standing against the tidal wave and the storm. We are not alone. You are not alone. Thanks to Kevin Riley for asking me to make this video, and thanks to all of you for your very precious time. Look out for one another. Give yourself tenderness. Be well.